So that should be working fine. I don't know why that would not be working. That should be working. Because literally nothing's changed, as usual. And yeah. Okay, that's where we go. Right, okay. Hey, not hungry son. Good to see you. Ooh, that was nice. Ooh. Yeah, it's not too bad this week, although I'll be honest, I'm really tired. So I don't know how long I'm going to play this for tonight. I mean, I don't think I'm going to go the full... I don't think it's going to be a 2-hour stream, to be honest, because I feel knackered. It's been a long week. Well, that's a bad start, isn't it? You know when you just like feel... Yeah, I'm just like... That's how I feel at the moment. It's not good. Not good. I mean, I think, yeah, and also I know this is an annoying area as well, which is why I was not really looking forward to this that much tonight. Yeah. I mean, it's also because it's like... What's it called? Yeah, it's January, where it's like... January's like 9 weeks long, which is irritating. Probably should have left me alone, shouldn't he? Alright. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It's like, I know this is going to be horrible. That's really good, Lost Hungry Son, well done. I envy you. Because I reckon this is still going to take me like another 6 months or something, isn't it, to get through at the rate I'm going. It's going to take a while. Yeah. Hey, Bitter Toad. Welcome. These dudes are really quite strong, like stronger than I was expecting they're going to be. Yeah. Oh, I just hope it begins to grab me soon. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a good week. Mine was fine, just, you know, tiring, isn't it? Hey, Shy, how's it going? Got to start planning the Sheffield thing as well, which is going to be interesting. Quite looking forward to that. It should be fun. Yeah, I've probably done the same thing, that's Angry Sun, that's why it's, you know, taking me so long. That's definitely what it is, it's not just me being bad. I mean, at the moment I just want to get across this bit, because, you know, Don't know how many times now I've tried this. This is about my third or fourth attempt, I think. Oh. The hell? These guys are... See, I heard somebody the other week said to use like ranged attacks and stuff, but my character is not set up for that at all. So I don't know how that's going to work. I think I've got a bow, but I'm not sure. Whew. Let's have a look. What have I got? Okay, I've got a great bow. Okay, so I can't use that one because I don't have the right attributes. Yeah, that's all I've got. I've got nothing. I've got nothing I can use for that. Where can I get a bow? Do I have to go back to Majula for that? Is that the best place? Because I've got no souls at the moment to buy one. And won't it be all like underpowered and stuff? Yeah, maybe I'll just run past them. Let's try that. I mean, this dude you can't. Okay, let's try running past them. Although then I'll just have a whole ton of them chasing me, won't I? Yeah, knoppers are the best. So I've got to fight them anyway because they just follow me. Oh, I need to sneeze and I can't because I can't pause the damn game. Ah. Oh, I need to sneeze. Oh, piss off. Okay, where's this? Is it in here? Bonfire. Yeah, it is good. Oh, that was horrible, and I didn't get the chance to sneeze, you know? You know, it's like... It's really nice to sneeze sometimes, like when you have a big sneeze. A big old sneeze is great. And then when it doesn't happen, it's like... You know... It's really disappointing. You, like, miss out on it. That's another one of these dudes. Yeah, it's really annoying. So this area is irritating from what I've heard. Why is it irritating? Is it just because... Is it like ranged attacks and all that stuff? What's up here? I can't go up there. Oh. Yeah, there are, aren't they? Yeah, quite happy to avoid them. Oh. Okay, where should I go? I'm not sure. This way? I mean, it looks like there's something over there. Brilliant. That was good. Enjoyed that. Just, yeah, I mean, that would have been helpful if I'd have known that already. That there's a sudden drop in water. Never mind. So these sudden drops, okay, they just happen randomly everywhere, yeah? Brilliant. It's true, yeah, I'm not blaming you, honestly. Okay, so just running through here is not going to work. Oh. Hmm. So have I got to just take it away? Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Right, so if I've got to go through here, um, what's the best route? This way? Because I don't want to end up in one of those bits where it's just like, oh, sorry, it's suddenly heavy water here. Fuck off. Yeah, the stream's always behind, it's not instant. Right, so if I go through here... Right, I should probably take this dude, shouldn't I? Because... that was getting deeper then. What? I'm not loving these at all. I don't know where to go there. Fucking hell. This is fucking... See, and then you just got to do this. I've got to get through this all over again. Go away. It's terrible. I've lost like half my health and I've only just got to this part here. I've got to do this dude again. That's 2 Estus flasks down. I've not even got anywhere. Got this dude here. Got a little wizard over here. Oh, great. It's really annoying though, isn't it, Wizard? It's like, whose idea was this? And who thought this was a good idea? Okay, not that way, that gets all deep. Oh, I'm missing stuff as well. Okay, let's watch as I lose half of my life bar just getting across here. Okay, so that's that bit. Now, I was told that I need to go left here, right? Is that left this way left? Now, my only question here is if I'm going through here to a boss, I've only got 2 Estus flasks left. Which seems a bit... Oh! Oh, you utter pricks! Utter pricks. Here he comes. That's a good question, actually. I'll have a look at my shields. I don't know. Have any of these got higher magic resistance? I don't think so. I'm not enjoying this at all. I mean, who sat down and play tested this and was like, yeah, this is a challenge, but you know, it's fun. Because it ain't fun at all. I mean, maybe it's fun if you're a ranged character, but I'm not. Exactly, this is going to be a kill 'em 12 times job, isn't it? Which is insane. I'm just using up Estus after Estus just to get to this bit. It's ridiculous. Is there any way I can get over there without having to go across here? Because going across here just means getting hit by these blasted things. There's another one over there! Oh! Stuck in the water! I'm losing patience. I'm losing patience. See, the other bits where I've got annoyed, it's like, I felt like it's my fault if it's going wrong. This, I don't feel it's my fault. I just feel this is ridiculous. Oh. I wish I had some Jaeger, to be honest. It would probably make this more enjoyable. I shouldn't be down to this already, even though I've just walked out of the bonfire. But this is blimmin' harder than the other ones were. Look at that! Up yours. Up yours. So I've got to take this dude on because there's no choice. Yeah, I agree. I mean, if it's that you're getting through an area because you're having to defeat everything 12 times just so that you can get it through it, that's not good game design. That's just turning it into just like a battle of attrition. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. I don't remember Dark Souls, like the first Dark Souls, being like this. Oh, I have to kill this one on a, otherwise he's just gonna keep on bothering me. I'd love to know where that one's coming from. Where is that one from behind suddenly come from? That wasn't there before. Where's that appeared from? Is that so? Because if I get there, at least I can get there. I mean, that will be something. Nah, I haven't touched my PS5 yet. I don't really feel the need, to be honest. I haven't got enough games installed to really care. And the thing is my connection now is like fast enough whereby if I want to download stuff, if I want to play anything, I just download it again. I'm not too bothered. Can I go this way? I mean, once they go down in price significantly more, then I probably will, but at the moment, not really too bothered. See, there's this one here, look. It's true. I mean, the thing is I'm pretty pleased with my internet because for a very long time, the others in the group used to rip the piss out of me for my internet because it was terrible. And now I get, yeah, like about 50 to 100 up. So it's like, yeah, which is nice. The bitrate's bad at the moment because I probably just need to reset my router, to be honest. I haven't done it today. Yeah, I mean the upload is usually between 50 and 100, so it's usually way good enough, but Most weeks it's fine, but I haven't reset it, and I should have reset it before I did this, but I didn't because I couldn't be bothered. That is very much on me. Right, so we're back to this bit again. We can get over here, that's no problem. We've got this dude here doing this. That's it, I wanted to get him over here. Oh, I really hate these dudes. They're too strong. Right, so we're back to this bit again. Now, the problem is I got run by these people just a minute ago. Right, oh, so I'd just rather just do one of them at a time, but it won't let me. What? I'm dead, I'm so dead. Oh, bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Oh, man, I'm relieved to get through that bit, honestly, because that was horrible. Okay, where do I go now? Presumably they explode or something, yeah? What the hell is that? It's a big old mushroom over there. Ah! No, no, not my Jester's robes. I don't want my Jester's robes to get damaged. Oh, look at all those. Brilliant. I think I'm going to go back to Majula and get my stuff repaired, actually. Because I really don't want to get my Jester's robes destroyed, because I spent quite a lot of money repairing them. Although now I need to get through here to get my souls back. I don't know, Toad. We've not discussed it yet, actually, with the Pokemon situation. No! That's bad news, losing that. Because look, I've lost tons of my health now. Right, where's my... Right, let's get that back. And let's get back and see if I can do some repairs on those things. I didn't see that other one behind me. That's good. As long as I can repair these, that's good. Because I'd be very upset if I couldn't. Right. Okay, that's good. Better than this stuff. Yeah, I've just ponied up the cash, innit? There we go, all repaired. That's better. Right, so maybe it would be advisable then to... Where am I? Is that right? Right, so maybe I should take all this stuff off then while I'm doing this. Because I don't want it to get damaged. There we go. Yeah, that's the other thing I should have done really, isn't it? Just buy the old stuff via bow. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. There we go, nicely done. Now, where do I go from here? Oh, it's these sodding wizard things again. Not there. I mean, obviously not there. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks, Not So Angry Son. That's helpful. So this... No, not that way. No, that way. That's not the way. I don't want to head to the wizards though, because it means having to fight them. And then those other stabby ones. Which arch? Yeah, I'll put my clothes back on next time. Next time. I've got a massive headache. Yeah, I forgot to pick up the souls, didn't I? I'll do that next time. I'm having a lovely stream. I mean, as I said, I was dreading this bit a bit because I knew this bit is, everyone says it's rubbish. So I knew this is not going to be fun. But I just need to get through it, innit? Oh, Joe, I can't even remember which ones I had on. That one? No, not that one. I'm sure I had that one on. I think I had the Ring of Blades on. Was it that one? I don't remember. Right. Right, so I've gone left this way. Oh, great. Oh, great. Brilliant. I'm not having a good evening. I am not having a good evening with this. That is ridiculous. I'll take all the clothes off again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it being a bit less ridiculous. Okay, clothes back on. See, this is what's going to get annoying, is doing this every time that I inevitably die. No, I've not played the Forgotten City. I don't know anything about it. Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Alright, off we go again. I am not having a good stream. Hey! He fell down. He fell down. I know I need to put my armour on, but is there any point? It's true. Yeah, if I... Okay, where do I go now? Is it this way? Yeah, no, I didn't bother. I know, I just couldn't be asked. Honestly. Right, okay. Where are we now? Right, I should probably put my armour back on. Okay. Try lightning or try magic. Well, I can't do that because I don't have either. Oh, great. A boss. Okay, that doesn't work. Brilliant. Great start. I've still got to get there. I've still got to go around all these people again. Off comes the armour. Yeah, I know. It's just annoying though, isn't it? And because you know you're going to get zapped by these bricks as well on the way. And that's going to happen. What? I didn't want to do a Radiant Life Gem. I wanted to do an Estus. That'll do. So this boss, is there any tips at all for taking it on? Or not really? Or just, you know, just don't get hit, I guess. Okay. Think... See, what's the moment to hit? Is it like... It's like if I do that, then I just get totally wrecked. Like, if I go in there and start hitting him, I get wrecked. So what's the moment of opportunity? I'm so bored of having to do this every time as well. Right, okay, I'll try that. I'll try for some, thanks. Fucking mushroom prick. Right, okay, thanks. I will try that. So this is one of those ones where I'm just going to have to be really patient, am I? Fucking wizards. That hurt. That was annoying. Ow! Got him. Got him, and that was luck. That was very fortunate there. Right, okay. That's that done. So where do I go now? This way? Because I'd really like to do some levelling up with all these souls that I've got. Where's this? I'm back here? Wait a minute, wait. It's the wrong way, right? should I homeward bone this? Because I don't want to lose all these souls. And I don't even know if I can go through there yet. Because that's a lot of souls to lose, potentially. Alright, I think I'm going to do that. Because I don't want to take the risk, honestly. And I can get back here relatively easily, I think. Yeah, didn't want to take the risk. Right.
Until
Alright, let's go back. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. I don't know how much more I can level up my Jester gear. Let's have a look, actually. I don't have the stuff. See, I don't have enough Titanite shards and chunks and stuff to do it. So I can't. Shame.
Don't waste my time.
Up yours. Right, here goes the fun again. Alright, let's get that armor back on. Not much chance of that. Yeah, I think I do have the Pyromancer lady, but I don't remember. I'd have to go and have a look. First of all, let's get through this bit. Oh. Wizard arseholes. Great. You alright, Dave? How's it going? I got a massive headache, and this has really annoyed me this evening, more so than usual. I feel a little bit sick. They are wizard arseholes. It's just, and I am the wizard of loneliness. Right, where's this go? Oh man, that LA Noire stream, that was rough. Especially when I couldn't figure out that I was slapping the guy rather than punching him. And I spent all that time just going like that with the things. I did buy the Nathan Fitness book. Yeah, LAOI is shit, you're right. It was, yeah, but I've got the Nathan Fitness book. I haven't read it yet, but it looks pretty awesome. Oh. This is a worry, isn't it? Oh, bonfire. Whee! That was unfair. I mean, someone could have warned me. Oh, it's one of these dicks again. Yeah, you did this to me last time. It was hilarious the first time.
What drives you? Life you breathe. Some are true to the one man lost his own body, but what is it? One must know life, and men must be. Men are props in state of life, and the matter. Young Harlow, knowing this, he still isn't.
What am I supposed to... Okay. What should I choose? Should I choose yes or no? Because I don't know. I wasn't reading that. I was just flicking through it. I can't wait until Ben sees this, and then he's on at me about like, oh, you don't read anything. In this case, he's right. I'm not reading anything. What do I choose? Yes or no? Because I've no clue. What do I do? See you later. Ugh. But yeah, what am I choosing? Yes or no? Yeah. I need a confirmation from at least 3 yeses. You know, I don't read no. Yeah, they do. They need a sorry I wasn't listening button because I wasn't. So exactly, not so angry son. I missed the question as well. I wasn't following it. This is when, look, again, yeah, neither can I. I cannot wait for the breakfast buffet. I mean, that is it's what, you know, I was going to be going to Berlin this weekend, but now we're not because COVID's mad. And that was the main thing that I was looking forward to, was the breakfast buffet. We were going to stay somewhere, and it was like, I was so looking forward to that. You can really go to town on that, on like a breakfast buffet. It's so good. Do you know, yeah, it's so good. Yeah, exactly. Bad eggs, often, I mean, normally I go for scrambled because the fried ones are so vile, like in those places. Scrambled, even though it's usually a bit sort of hard and not that great, you still go for that. But yeah, then you got the sausages and the bacon and all that kind of thing. And obviously the little bread machine thing, it's all good fun. But, yeah. Yeah, that's the truth. And actually, this is one of the other things that is really good here, is that the breakfasts, they do there's like millions of cheeses as well, which is brilliant. You know, it's yeah, millions and millions of cheeses, and like all that stuff, and I like that. It's good. Yeah, yeah, really, really good. Yeah. And I had this we stayed at this really weird hotel once in the Czech Republic, where they had these breakfasts which were like, the first time I had it, I was like, I'm not digging this. It's like the salt content on this is ridiculous. Like just like so much salt, so much like really salty meat and stuff. By the end of the week, I was absolutely hooked. I gained about a stone like over just that week because I was just down there getting into that breakfast. It was so good. Chen was furious. She was like, I don't understand. She ate a boiled egg every day, a single boiled egg, and that. And she was like, she was like, I can't understand why you want this stuff. Exactly, that's the other reason, Do I desire peace? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, see you later. See you in a night.
You cannot even say yourself.
Okay, right, well, that was worthwhile reading. Hooray! Bonfire lit. Excellent. So why is it saying good luck? I haven't had a cooked breakfast for a while actually. That's why I was looking forward to this weekend. But now we're not going because COVID. German sausage is great. It's very good actually. I'm a big fan. Is that the way? That's the way I came. I like doing that. Yeah, we all knew you were going to do that with your big shields. And I'm just going to do that. The hell is this? Yeah, I'm not having this.
Hold. Human, do not produce light.
Okay.
Light and all those dead are unwelcome in this place.
So what's through here? I did very little for my stag, to the point of pretty much nothing. I just went to a bar with my friend because I was living in Shanghai at the time. What does that do? Bad things. Okay, since I shouldn't have done that. Right, okay. Although they have smashed through that stuff, it looks like. Or have they? No, they haven't. Ooh. Okay, should I not go that way? Because I don't know where to go. Nope, not doing that. At least there hasn't been any wizards here, which has been good. Ah, that wasn't good. Was there anything else up there then, or was that just pointless? Oh no, it's this way. Oh. Another bonfire. That's weird. Wasn't expecting that. Ooh. That was not nice. Oh, not these idiots. Oh no! That's not good. Someone's rang the mother effing bell. No! What's in here? Oh, I'm out of Estus. Oh, I've been invaded by a dark spirit. Oh. Okay, I think I'm just going to do a little bit more and then I'm going to have to stop because I feel really tired. And I don't know how far I'm off. And whatever it is I'm supposed to be fighting. Oh. I'm gonna get invaded again, yeah? Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's only one boss. I mean, usually I've been doing like 2 bosses at a time, but yeah, it's not going to happen today, I don't think. Oh, too tired. Oh. That was me ringing the bell because I couldn't see it. It was too dark. Oh, this is a doomed run already. Oh, forget it. I just would quite like to get past that. I want to get past this this invader. This one. Then I haven't got to deal with him next time. Ah, it's some of these things. This way? Right. Which way should I go? Not this way, it seems. Damn it, and someone's rang the bell. Oh, that was me! Someone's rang the bell, it was me! Being an idiot. Some idiots rung the bell. Oh dear. Still, this bit is nowhere near as bad as the bit I was doing earlier. It's true, yeah, I'm not feeling anywhere near as annoyed now as I was. These ones because of the old come on. Right, let's try going this way for a change then. Okay, not that way. This way? Oh, stop ringing the sodding bells! Okay, right, okay, I'm done. I'm done for the moment. Okay, I think I'm going to stop because my head really hurts, and I think I have made some progress this evening, which is good. Defeated an easy boss and got through a rubbish area. This one seems to be a lot more enjoyable, but it's still, yeah, I'm still feel kind of done with it. Thanks for watching, yeah, we'll be back next week, I guess, and yeah, for more stuff. Sean's still streaming, which is good, and yeah, I've got nothing else, honestly, at the moment. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next week. Bye bye.